Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, I am Sadettin Gezer from the Department of Aerospace Engineering. Firstly, I want to start by defining what VTOL aircraft is. A VTOL aircraft is a form of aircraft which can take off and land vertically. Please try to guess the importance of this ability for aviation. I am sure that it's more than you guessed. Imagine that the aircraft doesn't need special places like airports. If it can fit, it can land everywhere or it can take off from everywhere. They are incredibly useful. Let me show you my outline. Today, I am going to mention about two usage areas of VTOL aircraft. The first one of them is military and the second one of them is transportation. Let's move on to the first area, which is the military. According to Yao Ming, who is a professor from Beihang University and his colleagues, in 2020, VTOL capabilities are desired features of the new age of aviation, and it cannot be organized sufficient defense for countries without using VTOL technologies. For example, in a war, think that all air bases of our country are destroyed. If we don't have any VTOL aircraft, we lost all of our air dominance. After the air bases, the enemy can destroy us easily. Therefore, air bases will be the main focus for enemies, and their defense would be costly and troublesome. On the other hand, if we have VTOL aircrafts, we don't have to depend on air bases. We can take off our VTOL aircrafts everywhere we choose according to our defense strategy. We can even hide them in the forest. In addition, there are more economic benefits. For instance, although the cost of producing a single VTOL aircraft is higher, the same aircraft can be used in different types of missions. For example, Harriers can be given as an example. Although this model is not produced for the Navy, Harriers can be used in ships, even if the ship is not an aircraft carrier. Besides these additional economic benefits, there's a more need for controllability for some special missions. For example, thanks to VTOL capabilities, helicopters are perfect for rescue and care soldiers. Without the VTOL technologies, soldiers cannot be carried to specific points and cannot take from everywhere. Let's move on to the second usage area, which is transportation. Firstly, remember the main advantage of VTOL aircrafts. There's no need for specific places to take off and landing. This provides us significant utilities in different sides of transportation. For example, VTOL aircrafts increase the accessibility to everywhere and decrease the arriving time. Although they are slower than classic aircrafts, we cannot use classic aircrafts to carry people to specific places, such as hospitals or tourist places, because these places might be crowded and where it's hard to reach, such as mountains and city centers. Therefore, it's impossible to build an extra place for aircrafts. To provide these opportunities, we need the VTOL technologies. In addition, unfortunately, for now, these types of VTOL aircrafts cannot be used for daily and civil transportation commonly, but it's inevitable for the near future. Wojcik and Steven, who are professors in Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, state that in 2020, VTOL technology is expected to have a large impact. The role of VTOL aircraft will increase in intra and interstate transportation. Let's observe a table from Wojcik and Steven's article in 2020. This table shows us the civil VTOL aircraft's long-term roadmap to 2040. As we see, many things like the stage, leadership, payload capacity, enabler, platforms, and differentiators are already planned in order to increase and improve the role of VTOL aircrafts. Even the amount of seats that planned to increase proves the seriousness of this. This brings us to the end of my presentation. Today, I have talked about two usage areas of VTOL aircrafts. The first one of them was military, and the second one of them was transportation. As I mentioned, VTOL aircrafts are used effectively, and their usage will increase obviously. In my opinion, we should pay more attention to VTOL aircrafts and their technologies, because it's obvious that this takes a huge place in our lives and reveals lots of various opportunities. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, I can answer them. Here's my reference list.